CPST? The ACP? The PCT?
Well,
Maybe the dolls has something to do with this. Care Bears. Cabbage Patch. Dress them alike. Maybe Upchuck. Any of the following? How about your school teachers? Miss Locken, Miss Dunn. How about Miss Rebecca? Wait, you didn't have a teacher named Miss Rebecca, did you? Well, how about Miss Clark? Did she have a responsible in your having your children? How about the rock formation in Northern Ireland? Did anything about your children? Alaska tundra. Well, they were the freezing of the ice capades.
it was the fact. Oh shit, I forgot it.
Well, there you have it. Vivian probably had her children on some faraway north region or something like that. That was Vivian. Now, unexpected guest, George's old teacher and army friend, Joshua Herman. Joshua Herman went to school with him all his life. He was even his social studies teacher. And then they were recruited together for a long-term stay at 0078. How are you doing, Herman?
Yo, I'm alright.
You sound more like Sergeant Slaughter.
Yes, my hero.
So, what did you ever notice strange about George?
Besides himself completely.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes when he slept, he would get this green stuff dripping out of his bottom lip.
Wasn't that mucus?
Maybe. We never could figure it out. Say that.
Well, listen, what else would be green coming out of somebody's mouth? It must be mucus. You know, for being an army sergeant, you surely don't know much, do you?
Shut up, boy.
You don't touch me.
Unless you want to do 500 weeks of boot camp and maybe even some mitten camp if you don't shut up.
Yeah, why don't you just go lay a hen?
Don't tempt me, young fella.
Okay. Don't tempt them, don't tempt them. You know, Marty, put your clothes back on
Lay
it.
more hens in 1 week than you could lay eggs.
Well, there you have it. You can lay more hens in a week than you can lay eggs. Unless you lay the eggs first and then they hatch into hens, then that would be laying eggs and antlines. But maybe some was a rooster. Then you couldn't lay a leg, but a Herman Munster. Well, let's skip that. And here's George's best friend all through high school, Mr. Tommy Lavetta. Tommy Lavetta. Come here, Tommy. Tommy was his best friend all through the high school year. He's the one that fed him soap cookies every Tuesday and gave him chicken manure every Thursday night. He always fell for those tricks because he wasn't too swift. Here he is, Tommy Lavetta.
I've killed Tommy. I want to speak a couple words about George.
Yes, we have an unexpected guest, Freddy Krueger. Yes, Freddy Krueger. He just moved onto our street. He's a new resident. We don't know much about him. Hi, Freddy. How are you?
I'm okay.
You sound like Peter Brickner. Oh, okay. And you just moved on the street. What do you think of the kids on the street?
They're really tasty. I mean, very nice.
By the way, 2 children have been reported missing. Do you know anything about that incident now?
I would not know a thing.
Wait a minute. Little Johnny Olson was sent to your house last Thursday night. He was missing Friday. And little Alice Potter went to your house Sunday morning and was missing Sunday afternoon. Do you know something about this? Let's burn him! Burn him! We're gonna burn you! Ah, I'm gonna burn you! You're gonna get the gasoline! I'm gonna burn you! On the live, smart. Here we go. Burning Freddy Krueger. We're gonna...
I'll get you for this.
Yeah, sure you will. Ha ha ha!
I'm melting. My pinky.
Well, I'm back on the show. We took care of Freddy Krueger. We showed him to the door. Yeah, that's it. Oh, here he is now, George. George, how are you feeling?
I feel better since I went to the bathroom.
He's never taken speech classes before, as you can tell. But, Then again, who has? So, George, anything interesting you'd like to tell us about?
I had a cat. A cat. I had.
Well, thank you there, George. I've heard that you worked at the Villa Roma Country Club as a busboy. A fabulous busboy. They drop plates on everybody's lap. You can always remember Travis with the ketchup stains on his shirt. The tomato ketchup stains on his shirt. George was a messy little boy. He always wore fingers in his hair. Butterfingers, to be exact, not real fingers.
Oh, would you look at that? Just call me Mr. Butterfingers.
It's okay. He has these episodes every now and then.
It must be on the floor.
You can tell. He used to like playing in garbage bags when he was 3 years old. In fact, he stayed in one for approximately 3 days and 1 night. Don't ask me how he'd managed to do it 3 days and 1 night, because I really don't know. Red was always his favorite color, too. And he still plays in bags every once in a while. So if you catch him with a bag on his head, please take it away from him right away. He's suffocated himself many times in such bags. But here at the Hill Valley Society Network, we keep eye on George and many other fine people to make sure they don't get into trouble, they don't cause deaths, injuries, or hurt themselves. At the TVC Mental Institution, health and safety is our policy. You can leave your little 27-year-old or your little 32-year-old here at the Hill Valley Presentation Mental Institution, and everything will be okay. Oh my God, he's suffocating! Oh my, he's dead!
Huh?
For reasons beyond our control, we have to discontinue this show until next Thursday night. Until then, remember as always, your mental case is our mental case. Have a nice week.